How the fuck are y'all today? I'm doing swell. So, today we have Spoon. A spoon of destiny. Yes, a spoon of destiny. It is a sturdy. It's a sterling silver spoon. What's up, Heather? Thanks for the spoon. Hey, want a spoon? That wasn't creepy. Not creepy at all. I'm going to wait until I get a few people in here, and then I'll start. Because, what's the point of fucking doing anything if you don't have any freaking people on your live show? Alright? I had 2 people in here yesterday. I think at one point there might have been 3. But, It only shows that there's 1 in here, but there's 2 thumbs up. Maybe somebody snuck in and fucking hit the fucking thumbs up button and fucking jetted. I don't know. Well, I don't know when the good action is going to start with me actually doing what I set out to do. But for you people watching the video after the fact. So I'll try to freaking note the time. I have a little timer in the corner. What's up, Lyle? Thanks for the thumb, buddy. And I'll try to note the time. I am a meat popsicle. Awesome. Alright, so I figure I can't really do Lyle's lighter today. So it's not really conducive to the whole shipping it to him thing. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Can't find my lighter. Can you get your cigarette lit? This will get it lit. Tornadoes? I didn't see any warnings about tornadoes and things. Shit. I don't have a car. Fuck me, dude. I don't have a fucking way to get out of here. And I know that tornadoes would come through here because we had one in the parking lot, was it like 7 or 8 years ago? We had one in the parking lot, freaking touched down and fucking just devastated everything. But it was only in the parking lot. A couple of cars got, dents and things, but yeah, that's just what I want to do. I want to have a freaking 4 kiloton building just freaking, just fall on my fucking head. I mean, come on, bro. Anyway, so we got a bunch of people in here. I believe I can begin. Now, first thing we're going to do is going to put up this cigarette. Oh no, Captain Jerk's going to friggin' butt his smoke. Oh no. Which guy? Oh, down in South Carolina. Okay, never mind. In Connecticut, I can't get out to vote. I can't get out to vote. I just hope they get that asshole that's in there out of there. What a fucking lump of shit that guy is. Holy. Anyway. Shit was going a lot better. Let's see. About 5 years ago. Shit was going a lot better. Not that it was ideal or anything, but it was going a lot better. Now that my cigarette's out, I'll tell you what we came here for. Now that we get some people in the room. This is my sterling silver spoon. Oh. It is shiny, yes. This is a sterling silver spoon. You can't really see, but it says sterling onto it. But and it also says Pat, January 28th of 08. So this is a newer spoon. It just looks fancy because it's just, fancy spoon. It's sterling silver spoon. What do you want? Here, I'll eat out of my bowl. And good morning to you. How you doing? So the first thing that we have to do is we have to remove the bowl off the fucking spoon. Or the little basin, cup, whatever you want to call it. The way we do that is this guy. Yeah, the media does the same thing here, dude. They've got that freaking... Oh, no, that's... Sorry. You already know that because that's John. Wake up, sissy poo. It's only 9 in the morning. She's still got another 3 hours of sleep at least. Anyway, what we're going to do is we are going to clip this off. And we're not going to do it straight. We are going to do it kind of cockeyed. But we're going to do it cockeyed. I know, Steve, you're currently pulling your hair out. What is he doing? No, I'm not making a heart pendant. Although that's a good idea, that's not going to happen. I'm going to set that to the side. And now we have a spoon with no head on it. Now, what we do is we take our tin snips and metal snips or whatever you want to call them, and we put them to the side after we close them. Here we have our raw materials that we're going to use to make our object. And our object today, our objective is going to be a ring. Just going to make a little spoon ring. That's all. Yes, a silver suppository. Yes. Shove it right up your ass. The pointy side. Now, since I'm not feeling my oats today, I'm not going to hold it with my fingers. I'm going to fucking hold it with this pair of pliers. And I'm going to turn on this torch. Oh, wait. Safety squints. I've got a pokey object. Hi, Jeff. Hi, how you doing? And I'm going to heat this fucker up. I'm in my underwear, by the way. Thermals. It's the only pair I own. You want to get this so it's like a dull red, they say. You certainly did, bud. You certainly did. Why the fuck wouldn't you want to know that? So I'm looking on the camera and it's really super red. But that's okay. All the comments keep popping up so I can't freaking see my progress that well. But yeah, you gotta make sure you get under the pliers and everything. And now we can take our bowl of water. And no matter what you want to call this, this is forging. So, forging a spoon ring today. I didn't see your comment, Heather. Hold on. No, I'm not going to melt it, and I don't need Gloves. And V-Dub, how you doing, brother? Let me turn the heat off and put it on the floor so it doesn't topple over on me. We're going to take our bowl of water and put it to the side. Go to the side, damn you. There we go. I missed that comment. Don't forget to quench the pliers. I burnt the shit out of myself once grabbing them. Hot fucks. Yeah, no doubt, dude. No doubt. Mine are fine. Whatever. I make sure that I freaking cool the pliers to snap. Awesome. Good. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Yes. Okay. Now, no snow yet. Shut up. You shut your whore mouth. No snow. Don't talk about it. No snow yet. So, now that we have our annealed piece of silver. Heather, 5 across the eyes. Stop it! What's up, Roger? How you doing? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Shut up, Heather. Why snow? Why? Anyway, fucking, let's get to this. I'm looking for, oh yes, my mandrel. There we go. And we're going to fucking put this around here. I use our thumb on one side. If you want to throw a snowball at me, go get some ice, shave it into snow, and have at it. Otherwise, do you really need an entire freaking area freaking blanketed with that filthy nonsense? So, anyway, let's do this. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, because some of this is kind of thin. It should be thick enough. These pieces here should be thick enough where they don't break, but there's never a guarantee. Yeah, let me do this. Yeah. I'm going to do the roll method. You can't just like... You got to kind of roll it around your object and go nice and easy. And then you start to yeah, it's in the 50s here. So I'm going to start to bend it up so that it doesn't meet up with this part. We're not ready for snow yet. I got the off-road toy and I gotta make it stop. We're ready for snow. Okay, yeah. I know. We get cold weather here too. It snows here. and it turns into ice. It does. I'm going to start to bend it, like start pointing it up. See how they're not meeting? Kind of off-centered. Other people do this with tools. Oh, I'm a tough guy. No, I'm going to do it with tools too. I'm just fucking around. All right. I have to anneal this again. Wow, I hardened up real good. Okie dokie. I don't want to split it. I don't want to crack it or anything. I don't want to break it. So the pliers are still a little warm, but they're not. But that's only because the knuckle stayed heated. But yeah, we got a firm grip on it. Got our torch. Got our bowl. I'm going to put this right under. Wimpy flame. Manly flame. Yes, it's my first experience with hardening. So I'll anneal the shit out of this a couple times. I don't know if repeated annealing makes it any softer, but yeah, we'll do it anyway. What do you think, Johnny? Does repeated annealing make it softer, or just wasting fuel? Like you anneal it and then you anneal it right after you anneal it? Does that have any effect or what? I don't know. I don't think I ever bothered fucking finding out. I want to make sure that this thing is nice and freaking hot. I know that quenching doesn't really matter in the annealing process, for silver at least, because it's gonna, when it cools off, it'll be soft anyway, so it doesn't really matter either way. Yeah, I know. Now, John's just taking some time off because he doesn't want to burn his hoof again. I've been looking up freaking Forge shoes for you, bud. Send you a link to some protective footwear. I'm really sorry, buddy. I really didn't want it to be, you know, a freaking ordeal to freaking, like, make something for me. I know it's not my fault that you burnt your hoof, but I still feel bad that it was my project you were working on when it happened. Doesn't make it any less poignant to me, you know. I'm sure it freaking did, dude. That was nasty, bro. That was super nasty. That not like isn't gross, but that was just a freaking, like, a hell of a burn, dude. But no, you're gonna take some licks along the way when you're freaking forging and stuff. Yeah, I mean, can't. Most people do burn their hand or whatever freaking once in a while, but come on, that was bad. Yeah, the pliers got super hot on that one. I think my flash arrestor's working okay. Now, let us continue with our project. Water's nice and warm now. You know, I've been having that freaking idea for years, dude. Just freaking make a bunch of little action figures and stuff. Not posable ones, because that's complicated, but just like those little plastic action figures, something. Freaking make them out of some kind of precious metal, and somebody would adore them, you know. Probably somebody might actually be able to make some freaking decent money on an idea like that. Yeah. You must protect the vault. I didn't see your comment, John. I'll look in a second. Kind of hammering. Now, there's one mistake that I did make. Can anybody point it out? Anybody know what I did? I forgot to do it. So I was too busy worrying about whether or not I was going to get some freaking, bending action here. Anybody know what I fucking did? I forgot to shape this tip of the metal before I started bending. I even said in my head, no chooch. I didn't do it. Well, anyway, here she is. It's a little wabi-sabi right there, but when you put it on your finger, it's a big one. It's too big for me. But spoon rings usually are. But this would be a nice thumb ring for somebody. It's real big though. You could resize it, I guess. It's like a 16. Goes right to the bottom of the sizer. If you want to make spoon rings for your girl, you gotta freaking use those little, yeah, I know. I know, I love Army Men too. Yes, filing, yes. Small army guys, yes. You would have to freaking use the Delft for that. Yes, the Jeebus. You made the Jeebus. You're in for it, bud. Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my god, you can make such intricate freaking little tiny things." Here comes a freaking investment machine with a freaking where you have to make the wax trees, and I don't envy that task. Actually, I do. I want to learn how to do all that crap, but yes, the Jeebus was great. That thing was awesome. I do appreciate a good freaking a good piece of art, and that was definitely cool, man. Definitely cool. Well, anyway, the project is done for the most part. I just have to finish it up, and I'm going to spend the last 5 minutes of the half hour doing exactly that. So you can stick around, or you can go. It's up to you. I can't freaking even make you come here. Never mind freaking, keep you here. Yeah. I just want to round this one off. It's not going to be anything spectacular. I'm not going to freaking go for a shape or anything. I'm just going to round it. It could be a big toe ring. You know, I'm just doing this just for the hell of it because I'm bored. I have nothing to freaking really do. I can't work on my lighter. Yeah, you've made the hands for Johnny. I remember that. I remember seeing you freaking made replacement hands for your bud. So cool, by the way, very cool. I still love that project. You did awesome on that. So I gotta use a thinner file. I was going to use this piece of wood to flatten the silver, but it just didn't work out that way. So, yeah, but I would be very interested to see if John, if you actually do those silver army guys. I'd be very interested to see that because I've had that idea for a long time. Well over a decade, maybe even a couple decades at this point. Freaking, I didn't just think of those little those little army men. I also thought of these little plastic guys back in the day called muscle men or muscle things. The little pink plastic fucking guys. They're not army guys, but a lot of them are just like weird little dudes. And they're wrestlers. They got a little wrestling ring they could come with and everything. I didn't care about the wrestling ring. I just wanted the figures done in like a silver. Yeah, see? You do remember them. Awesome. Because those were one of my favorites. I had tons of them. I had hundreds of those things. A huge box. It was crazy. So, I mean, you know, get them in trades and things. I bought a lot of them too, but you know, they were super cheap and yeah, you do. I know you do. Thanks, Pete. But oh yeah, that would be doable. No, but I thought about the Warhammer. If you guys are familiar with Warhammer, kind of like D&D with a board game and little action figures and shit. Because gold's too expensive, you'd have to use like 9 or 10 carat, you know, unless you inherited grandma's gold and she was a gold hoarder and freaking had like tons of pieces and then freaking like bloop bloop right in the crucible and freaking do it that way. Otherwise, expensive. Too many expensives. That would fuck. Yeah, Lyle, the pieces would be like this still. They'd be these little itty bitties, dude. They would be like the size of boogers, and they would still be on a big silver base. Yeah, well, that's okay in theory. Uh, we can even get to another star. How would we mine it? How would it even be possible? No, you're dreaming, bud. I like the dream. I like it, but no, it's not going to happen. Nobody's going to freaking risk, you know. Yeah, silver chess set. You'll find that. Yeah. But anyway, we're on a half hour. And I haven't really got a lot of freaking filing done. But, yeah, whatever. When I finish this, I'll freaking show it in another vid. No, I know not the board, obviously. I mean, you could do the board in silver, silver, copper, silver, copper, silver, copper, freaking, tiles, because they'd only have to be decorative, so they'd be like, eighth inch, eighth inch freaking thick tiles, or less, probably 16th, like a half mil or something, and then freaking half mil, something like that, and they would just be on a whatever base you use, and then freaking, all those copper tiles would have pieces on them. And the copper ones, it's a piece of piss. It don't matter. The price is negligible there. Yeah. Yeah, freaking. Well, you could do the cheating route. You could do the cheating route. You could freaking make a stamp. You could make a stamp. You could take a bunch of silver blanks, silver round blanks, and freaking have somebody carve the shape of each piece on it, and then just have a bunch of rounds as the representations of the pieces. But that would be cheating. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you everybody for stopping in. I appreciate your freaking patronage. And I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate you watching and freaking just listen to my freaking drivel. Hey, a checkerboard would be a piece of piss if freaking just 1 ounce rounds, just freaking, throw a bunch of them on a board, and then freaking there you go. And then silver rounds on the other side if you want to freaking differentiate the colors, that way. Personally, I would just do the whole thing the whole checkerboard in copper, and freaking take a torch and just freaking patina each piece that you want to freaking have a different color. All right. Anyway, I'm out of here. Jerk out, jerk off.